She's back! She is back, baby! The streak continues! Hollywood lets another one fail upward, because this is how it happens over and over again. It's almost like they like losing money. I don't know. But Rachel Zegler announces her first film since Snow White box office disaster. And boy, oh boy, was it a disaster. Now, this doesn't shock me. It kind of does a little, because I've heard that really a lot of places don't want to work with her anymore, but I guess it's not all of them, so maybe this one will finally be the hit she's been looking for. Before we go on, though, I've got a comic book out there. It's called The Mighty Golden Patriot. Over 60,000 in campaign funds right now. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support. Check it out. Great story. Lots of fun. We got a great package for you over on Ripasend. Link in the description. Check it out. So, Rachel Zegler is going to be starring alongside Marissa Tomei in a new comedy drama, She Gets It From Me. The film in which Ziegler will play the daughter of Tomei's ex-punk rocker birth mother. I remember she had a comedy that came out around Christmas called Y2K that nobody watched, just like Snow White. Who knows, though? Maybe by the time this comes out, she'll have her image redeemed. She'll have learned not to say so many ridiculous things, like, telling Trump supporters that they never know peace and that she hopes they basically have horrible things happen to them right before a big blockbuster movie drops. Maybe she'll learn not to do that. I don't know. Somehow I doubt it. Because I bet you even through all of this shit that she's went through, she still thinks that she's the shit and a star and a big box office draw. Because she's probably the worst kind of narcissist there is. But maybe she will finally have been humbled and will learn. Somehow I don't think so. But here it is. Newly crowned Disney princess Rachel Zegler has lined her first film after Snow White and is set to play the daughter of Marissa Tomei's wild living mother in a comedy drama called She Gets It From Me. Who's making this movie? That's what I want to know. Who's making? What studio was bold enough to go after probably the most disliked person in Hollywood? I can't think of anybody that's more disliked right now than Rachel Zegler. Is there anybody? If you can think of someone other than Meghan Markle who isn't even working, I mean, she just brings the attention to her constantly. It really is like that skit in South Park where they go around on their privacy tour and then they go on a bunch of shows and stuff and look for attention. I'm going to say that Rachel Zegler is probably more disliked than Meghan Markle right now. I mean, that can always change. Meghan loves to run her mouth, but Zegler is at least trying to hide right now. Okay, so the studio's name is Embankment. It's like a smaller studio, like an indie studio, basically, I'm guessing. Embankment is one of the world's premier independents providing scripted and unscripted entertainment to distribution platforms throughout over 70 countries globally. And here are some of their films right here. So this is kind of funny to me. So their small studio. Here are the team leaders over there. They see something in Rachel Zegler that we don't. This is a small studio taking a pretty big gamble here, I got to say. Taking Rachel Zegler, that's a gamble, a big gamble. However, I guarantee you she's doing this for little to no money. she needs to get something out there that can get her name some goodwill again. Now, the good news for her is that this movie will likely have a small budget, right? It'll have a small budget. It won't need to make that much money to turn a profit, but she is gonna have to learn to humble herself and stop riling people up with the dumb shit that she says. Maybe Snow White will have taught her a life lesson, because I do think in her head she thought she was going to go into that movie no matter what she says, and it was going to be a bona fide hit, and that did not happen. So she wasn't the main factor on why that movie failed. There was a bunch of reasons, but she definitely was a piece of it. But this is just yet another example, either way, of Hollywood people failing upward. Because even that play that she's doing right now, or however long she's going to be doing that, so she's going to have to fly back and forth to do scenes for this, that thing wasn't even selling out. So maybe she'll learn something from it. We'll see. Somehow, though, I don't know. I don't think so. It's got a track record of this shit, but you never know. Failing upward again, though. If only we could all have such job security as people in the entertainment industry, right? Because, man, they could destroy an entire studio and they find a job somewhere else. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Check out the comic. Link is in the description. Also, if you would, please share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Throw a like up, comment. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, two American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession, with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.